Wow, and there's my cabin. The campground owner said he would have the light on and leave the door unlocked. Well, hello guys. Welcome back to the channel. This is actually day 3 of my ride to Florida. Yesterday, on day 2, I crossed the border into Maine and rode to Vermont, and it rained all day. My phone got wet, and since I use it for navigation and communication, I'm traveling today with no GPS, so it's just the old-fashioned way today. Right now, we're traveling in upstate New York. We're approaching the Pennsylvania border. Ahead is a small town called Port Jervis. Port Jervis is the beginning of Route 97. 97 traces the path of the Delaware River in upstate New York, and it is a particularly pleasant, scenic way to travel from Port Jervis to Hancock. And it's along this highway, just 4 miles north of Port Jervis, that you'll find an amazing stretch of road. It's known as the Hawk's Nest Highway. And riding the Hawk's Nest Highway has been a bucket list item of mine for a number of years. And I can't believe my good fortune. After having rain for the last day and a half, it's still cloudy, but man, there's no rain, and it's a perfect time for me to ride the Hawk's Nest. Well, Route 97 follows the shoreline path, as I mentioned, of the Delaware, roughly at water level. But it was impossible for the Hawk's Nest portion, though, as the shoreline right-of-way was owned by the Erie Railway, and they refused to sell. Thus, the only option was to pave an already existing narrow dirt road that ran along the shoulder of the bluffs towering over the river valley. And this stretch of highway offers a twisting, rolling, breathtaking ride. The Hawk's Nest Highway has been featured as a destination for drivers and motorcycles for a while now. And it's been used to shoot ads for Porsche, BMW, Saab, Cadillac, and Honda. Yeah, this thing, it's a fantastic strip of asphalt, but it did not come cheap. It was completed in 1939, and the cost for Route 97 totaled $4 million, which is roughly $68 million, maybe a little more today's dollars. But man, look at that view. And there's more about the Hawk's Nest than just the view, because we're going to ride that more twisty portion of this great little highway. Yeah, this is a fun road, and I recommend that you put it on your list of places to visit the next time you come to New York State. However, I'm going to have to get off this road and get back on the highway, because I have about another 3 hours ride before I get to my campsite. So I'm back on 84, that's I-84, heading for the Pennsylvania border. It's only a few minutes away, but I have to ride pretty much all the way across Pennsylvania to get to the campground that I have tonight. It's called Steel Steeds Motorcycle Campground. And as you can tell by the name, they cater to motorcyclists. But what was interesting, I've got my tent and all my camping gear. Oh, here's Pennsylvania. Yeah. But it's going to be dark when I get to that campground. And I talked to the owner, and he said they have a small cabin available, and it didn't cost much more than a campsite. So I said, yeah, I'll take it. So we'll check it out. Well, I've arrived at the campsite, and man, it's dark. Well, the owner said he would leave the light on and have the door unlocked. And it was a brown cabin. Well, here's the cabin with the light on, and it's brown. Sure is tiny. Well, let's go inside and see what this is. I don't know if we call this a cabin or a shed. But anyway, it has a bed, and I sure don't want to set up a tent tonight. So anyway, I'm going to try to get some sleep in the meantime. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little video. And if you did, how about a big thumbs up? And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and I'll notify you when I make the next one. So you take care, have a great day, and ride safe. Bye-bye.